Hello everyone, Mr. Terminal here. In this video we are looking into limiting and setting the requirements of a pod in terms of CPU and RAM. So in the last video we deployed the pod with the port, and we saw how the port is exposed of a pod. I'm just going to continue with the same file as much as I can. This would be, let's call it CPU and RAM of pod.yml. Makes sense, right? So we're going to edit this one. Now this is a pod, everything is going to stay as it is. Additionally to port, we are going to add some more detail to the containers. Essentially that's where it is all being, and we are going to tell it our resources that the pod can take from the node. And now we are going to set two sort of categories. Mind the indentation. One, we are going to tell it how much you can take, how much you need, and how much is your limit. Two categories. Okay, in request and in terms of categories. In request, you're going to add CPU and memory, and here you need to provide the values as simple as that. So how much CPU does this pod take? You have to answer in terms of units. So let's say it's going to request 0.5. This is its minimum usage. This is what it needs. Similarly, memory, I can say it needs 100 megabytes. Similarly, you do the same thing. I hope my indentation is okay. Use a proper editor, one that tells you about the indentation if you have issues. CPU, the limit is obviously going to be higher than what you request. So in this case, I'll just go with 1. And memory, you can take up to, maybe this is a big application, maybe it can go to this point. So I'm going to give it an access to 250. This is your limit. You can take if you want, but that's it. That's where you stop. And with this, you give this pod a notion of what it has to request. This is what it needs, and this is up to what it can take in terms of resources. And that's it. That's all the configuration you need to set the limits and request. Right, once we have created the file, we are going to do what we've been doing and create the pod from that file. And the pod has been created. Nothing different, of course, in terms of appearances, but if we can describe the pod, is it the right pod? Yeah, you would see your configuration right here. So this is what we requested, and these are the limits. Yep, that's it. That's our configuration. Let me just put it on the screen again. And that's it. That's how you configure the settings for CPU and memory usage. Thanks for watching. If this video helps you, please like and subscribe.